Alright, hello guys, this is Cholera and welcome to Game 4 of the series between Rutgers and University of Texas. Once again, I'm sorry, I don't know who actually forfeited in Game 2, but somebody did, and we'll find out if there is a fifth replay or not. Then we'll find out who forfeited. After, of course, watching this game, because we'll be able to use our logic. Otherwise, the game 1 went to Rutgers, and game 3 went to University of Texas. Here we're on Andromeda. We're going to be seeing a ZVP here. Rutgers is OTL, the blue Protoss at the bottom left, and uh, we have Jolin, the brown Zerg for University of Texas, at the bottom right. On Andromeda, of course, my favorite map. It reminds me of this big, fat, juicy pie, and I love this map. It is so macro heavy, and I play a very macro heavy Zerg game when I play 1v1, and I just love this kind of map here. It's just very good for my style, especially ZVP. Really just picking up a lot of expansions, defending them, and then destroying the Protoss when I get later on in the game, usually around either mass hydras or later on, crackling and ultras, and that is just so beautiful to watch, coming from all angles, towards wherever the Protoss is. Anyway, OTL here looks like he's going to go for most likely a Forge Fast Expand, and he's also scouting here with his early probe here on Andromeda. You really want to go out with your scout after Pylon, not any later on Andromeda, because it takes so long to get to the enemy location. And here we're seeing the brown Zerg, Jolin. He's going to go for an expansion, 12 hatch. He's also sent 2 drones out in case the probe got there early. Very standard play, but very smart play, of course. Very good play. It looks like Jolin has higher APM from the beginning, although, like I said before, that could mean something or it could mean absolutely nothing. Here we got OTL thinking about a Forge Fast Expand, of course, and he's unfortunately going to have to keep scouting before he sees anything, so he might be forced to put down 1 cannon before he can safely put down his Nexus in case there is a 9 pool. And yep, he is going to do just that. Alright, so standard openings for both players. In fact, he's going to put down 2 cannons, playing it safe there, actually. I actually do not think you actually need to do that. Well, I mean, I guess if it's a straight 9 pool, it's still very close. I mean, basically, you're looking at a probability assessment. It has to be a straight 9 pool for you to make putting that second cannon up, profitable. So, regardless, though, we're going to see a 12 hatch 11 pool here, so it's really not going to do anything. And in fact, he's actually canceled one of the cannons smartly when he saw that natural expansion. He knew obviously that there wasn't any 9 pool or anything like that. Anyway, he is going to go cannon Nexus here, and most likely 1 cannon will be enough for him. Zergs also start off with a macro opening here, going to double expand, very standard, and pick up his gas. So it does seem like, from what we can see, he's going to be going for a 3 hatch opening. Most likely going to tech straight to lair here. I don't see any indications otherwise. 4th hatch would definitely be an indication otherwise. So I'm definitely excited about the finals here. Once again, I am not going to tell you who's in the finals, but we'll see. They're going to be at 9 o'clock this Sunday, or tomorrow, Sunday the 26th. Sorry for those of you who are watching it after this is all over. We'll hopefully be able to have a recorded version for you. We'll be doing them off of Ustream, I believe, and I think we'll just save the videos of our live casts. Alright, so it looks like we've gotten a very standard opening here from OTL. He's gone for Gateway here now, and he does have a second cannon, actually. And he has an assimilator going up. And meanwhile, the Zerg player, Jolin's just continuing to build up here. He's going to get his lair, as expected. Maybe he is going to go for that 5 hatch build we've loved to see, or I guess Zergs love to do. I don't know if I love seeing it, actually. I love doing it myself, but maybe you guys prefer more exciting openings for the Zerg. I don't know. It is a solid opening, though, for how this game is played nowadays between these 2 races. And Rutgers and UT have both been doing very well this whole season. UT was actually the first ranked team before the playoffs, so they're definitely a heavy favorite to make it off into the finals here. And Rutgers certainly didn't play poorly either. I mean, I casted some games of them winning, and certainly they were very superb in overall how they played. McGill also played quite well. I believe they are on the other side of the semifinals. And I'm not sure exactly what the results are. I'll tell you in Game 5, I think. So anyway, it looks like this probe is not going to be able to get in here into Jolin's base. Now, let me remind you, these guys all are college students, of course, so they are not going to play on the same level as pro gamers. For those of you who don't know exactly what the format is, this is basically college undergrads playing for their respective colleges, and each of them have started up little clubs where their schools sometimes are helping them sponsor these teams, other times they're just doing it by themselves. So definitely, I'm actually quite impressed by the level of play in general. Games 1 and 3 had interesting play, certainly. Last game, I think the Zerg and Protoss team did great. The Terran was a little bit strange when he moved out. I think that was questionable. Anyway, it looks like we've got Aspire going up here for the Zerg player. He's going to be watching out for a small Zealot attack here. He's going to be fine, though. Got a Sunken Colony up, and the blue Protoss here, OTL, is just going to have to retreat, or he's going to lose his Zealots, which is a mistake here. He really doesn't want to. Actually, no, he wants to sneak his probe in. Actually, wow, that was a nice dance there, and he's managed to get his probe in. However, what he'll see, I don't know, because it seems that... Oh! Wow, nice work there from the Zerg player. And he's actually going 3-hatch Mutalisks here. It seems he's got a 4th hatch going up, but he is going to go Mutas first. And what has the Protoss player got? He's gotten, he's going to go for Corsair Reaver, which is standard on this map. However, he does not know this is coming. He has one Photon Cannon in his main base, and maybe a second one going up. That is not a second one going up. That is just a pylon, and only one at the natural also. So he's going to be very careful here in his defense. And Brown, on the other hand, of course, needs to do a lot of damage with these Mutalisks to make them really worth it, because later on they're going to be very ineffective against a heavy Corsair Reaver build. I do like this opening, though. This is something like what July Zerg would kind of do, although July might go... even more trickier and start off going 5-hatch, let the enemy see it, and then go Mutalisks. But he is July Zerg, of course, and these guys are not. Anyway, it looks like OTL is not very prepared here at the natural expansion. He's only got one cannon, and oh man, oh no, he's gonna lose the Corsair. Oh, he loses the Corsair also. That is horrible. Zerg player Jolin here showing some decent micro with his mutas, gonna pick off these cannons before they warp in, and right now we're gonna see that OTL is in big trouble here. OTL has some Dragoons. They're not gonna cut it though, and wow, this is horrendous. You really should not be engaging with those Corsairs. He should be keeping them over his cannons, in fact. And at this point, it does seem like OTL is going to probably lose this game. I don't see how he's going to come back from this. Usually, if you're going Corsair Reaver, you've got to depend on your Corsairs to take care of the air, because if you were going Templar, you would obviously have Archons as a possibility. But here, he does not have that as a possibility, and he's going to just be so far behind in terms of economics. I don't see how he's going to possibly come back. I gotta say, Brown has done a very commendable job here with his micro. His Mutalist micro has been very good, and he is probably going to take out this Nexus, in fact. Blue just desperately trying to distract him from attacking the Nexus, and really at this point, he is just grasping at straws here. His food count is, 1/3 lower, or 1/2 lower than the Zergs, and that is not a good way to go here. Just another Corsair going down. This is just brutal to watch here, and it does seem like the Zerg will probably switch to Hydras. Yeah, we're going to see a Hydra switch. In fact, Lurkers even. I don't even think that's necessary, but it certainly will take care of business either way. It does